Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 2 of ExA's highest division, X1. Today we find ourselves at the historic track of Monza, where the likes of the legendary Lewis Hamilton and Michael Schumacher hold the most wins here with 5 victories to each other's name. How will our X1 drivers handle the swift-paced track of Monza today? Well, I'm your commentator Charlie, and let's find out together on this swift circuit. Our lineups for today consist of our 2 Red Bulls, Alfie Holland and Harry Jetters, followed by our 2 McLaren drivers, Luca Rapassa and Maxim V. Everbeke. Our 2 Ferraris are Justin and Reese. Our 2 Mercedes drivers are Alexei Cavaro and Chris Brzezinski. Aston Martin drivers for today are Tim Taramono and Mark Sosa, and our Haas drivers Keanu Leotard, who won the last week X1 race in Mexico. Brilliant job from him, followed by his teammate Thomas Lang. Our 2 Alpine drivers today, Harrison Combs, Oliver Gnott, and our 2 Racing Bulls driver Casper and Anton, looking to make a great impression today. And Maxim Rusevashki in our Williams, followed by Gabor Gazonto also by his side. And our final 2 drivers on the grid today, Jerry Van Bussel and Yassir Saki. The run plan for today's session starts off in qualifying, one-shot qualifying for each other's race. Each driver has a designated time where they leave the pit lane, and that will correspond to their timings. And one-shot qualifying today just for those lot. So, I believe we are getting started out on track here, as someone is about to leave the pits at any given moment. So let's go on over to the pits. Here we are. Right, we are in the game. No one is currently out on... Oh, yep, here he is. Shubi is out on track in this beautiful blue livery. What can we expect from here today? This is obviously his outlap. Obviously, this track is so quick. These drivers are going to be wanting to push for the quickest outlaps, especially as they get only one of them. So... let's see what these drivers can pull off today. Obviously, as I just said, one-shot qualifying, and this is making me anxious looking at it. Obviously, these guys are running no full traction today, and no assists at all, I don't think. So this is professional driving from these lot here. But yeah, what can we expect from these lot today? Just quick racing, brilliant racing, as these X1 drivers love to do. So, TTV Jet is also leaving the pits here on his run, yeah, on his outlap, looking nice and fast. Let's get the track map on, yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Shubi, warmer nose tyres up, the soft compound tyres, obviously the best for qualifying, but yeah. Whew. He is nearing the final fast-paced corner, and let's go on board for this final hot lap from him today. Obviously, he only gets one, and he is over the line quickly into gear 8 here. Brilliant stuff. Activating the ERS, going for it, pushing hard today. That is what we like to see. Downshifting there, brilliantly round turns 1 and 2. Exceptional stuff from this driver. Down into the straight, and then this is one of the many fast-paced corners of Monza, as we can expect. Brilliantly done. Again, this is such a fast circuit. You've got to go quickly through here. Locking up a little bit of a slide there. Obviously, the pressure's on him as he's the first one out on track today. But that is as expected, because it's difficult to form on these conditions and on this track with no real help here, as no toes, nothing like that. We might get a little toward the end, but he's going for it. He's going for it well. Obviously, his ERS is going to be used quite a lot here as we near the last few sort of corners of the track. Brilliantly taken around those corners. Exceptional stuff from AMS to Shubi. Brilliant stuff as we are gonna leg it down into the last corner. Sorry, here. Activating ERS, and where does that leave him? We will find out in just a second here. He sets a 1:18.849. That is brilliant stuff from him, as we are now going to go on board with TTV Jetters also just beginning, I think. Yes, 119.314 for TTV Jetters. He's quite a bit off the pace of Tsubi, but not quite sure what happened there, but he goes second for now. Yes, you only have one lap, so you've got to make it count here in Monza today. What can Maxim do on his lap here? Let's have a little look. Brilliantly round that corner. Gets off a little bit, but I think he's alright. Yeah, he's okay, and he's going to pace it down here. Obviously, he's got more ERS than I believe Tsubi did, so maybe that worked to his advantage. Not quite sure, but yeah, he's got plenty of it, and he's not seemingly using it. Unless this is his outlap. No, he's going into the pits. Is he abandoning his lap? Wow, okay. Not quite sure what happened there, but oh, he's retired from the session. Maybe he's not happy with something that happened there. Not quite sure. But Yasuya Saki obviously on his outlap now. Not sure what happened with the retirement of Risabashi there, but hopefully we'll get more information on that soon. Not what you like to see, especially in the qualifying stages, but yeah, no. Tsubi is retired from the session. That is because he's set his lap, so that's fine. No issues there with Tsubi on his side, that's okay. As we see Saki warming up those tyres. Again, Jetters retiring because he's finished, that's fine. What can Yasuya Saki do on his hot lap as he turns the last corner, and he's going to go for it down this first straight here. Obviously, it's a long corner before the chicane at the end of it, which obviously slows everything right down. As we saw this weekend, we saw Oscar Piastri overtake Lando Norris on this very corner, because it is a tight one there, and he's done brilliantly there to keep it going. Again, that is such a difficult corner two difficult corners to master, and these drivers do it so effortlessly every time, and I couldn't. It would take me hours to get to that stage, but these guys do it amazingly. Brilliantly taken, doesn't go off the track there, so he's staying in this lap. Yasuya Saki going around this corner beautifully, again staying on the track magnificently. These X1 drivers know what they are doing, and they are here to win. Every single one of them can compete for that P1 position today. Obviously, we have a few reserves stepping up here today, but that is a great opportunity for them. Brilliantly taken around that corner, stays on magnificently. That is amazing from Yasuya Saki as we enter the last, final, and fast-paced corner. Takes it with a lot of pace. He's going to get onto that ERS in a minute. Yep. And that leaves him with a time of... Let's find out. Oh, yeah, sorry, it came up. 119.177. That puts him behind Tsubi. But it is an improvement of Jetters. Obviously, not much between those two drivers there. But let's go to Luca Rapasa now on his quick lap. Brilliantly done there from Lucas Rapasa. As he is going down the straight. There's a lot of straights here in this Monza track, as we can obviously all know and see. But, oh, does it say on there? That's brilliant from him. Very, very quick. He activates the RS. The overtake is on. And we see Keanu Leotard actually go top with a 118.299. He absolutely demolishes the original scoring, or timing, sorry, of Tsubi. What can Luca Rapasa do here? Let's find out. He goes to the edge, and he is on a 118.531. Not bad at all from the driver there. Saki is going on his in-lap, I believe it. Yeah, he's on his out-lap. Trady here, there you go. Trady actually sets a fastest Sector 1, I believe, so that's quite interesting to see. Oh, but he does go to gravel there. Will that affect his time by a few tenths? Not quite sure. Can he recover from that? He obviously was pushing very hard in the first sector, and he's made up for it nicely there, to be fair. But just a little touch of the gravel could affect it so much. Yellow flags going out because people are letting each other pass. But we will keep an eye on the leaderboard after this lap. Bit of a slide there, but again, recovers it really well. This driver is on it today. Trainee not doing bad at all. Passes the driver there. What can we see from his time? Let's have a look. He goes. It doesn't look like he's going to be. Oh, top 4 just missing out by 1/10 of a second. That is unlucky from him there. As we will go on board now with. Leave. Yeah, there you go. That's his outlap. Who's not on an outlap? Let's have a look. There you go. Keanu Leotard obviously going in, settling for P1. Plus Trainee. Who's not on a? Who's not on a fucking? Oh dear. There you go. He's on his lap now. That's brilliant. Jerry VB. How can he take the first 2 corners here? Takes it nice and smooth there. That's what you like to see from the drivers here in X1 Division. Obviously, Monza's a very, very, very quick track, and we love to see those accelerators go blasting through the chicanes here. Because I love to take them quickly. These drivers know how to take them quickly. That's the difference between me and these drivers here today. Staying on the track brilliantly there, Jerry VB. Excellent, excellent stuff. How does he take the rest of this fast corner here? Quite tight, but it's very fast. He takes it brilliantly. He manages to stay on the track. Let's see what he can get done here as he enters another tight 2 corners. What can he do here? Stays on. Brilliantly done from the driver there. As we enter the last, straight into the last corner. What can we expect his lap time to be? He is currently on 1:10 in the final straight here. Can he make that time up? He activates ERS. He's going for it today. And it leaves him with a time of 2nd place. 1:18.474. That is a brilliant lap from Jerry VB. Let's see what the driver behind him can do. If I can actually go onto him. I don't get onto him in time. Tim Tomorrow is setting his hot lap now. Let's see what this guy can do. Just love seeing these cars fly through the first 2 corners. It is exceptional to watch, and does it with ease. These all do it with ease. And I don't think a driver's messed that first bit up today. Hopefully no one does. But that is brilliant from the drivers in that first section there, sorry. Brilliantly taken again, stays onto the track, puts the accelerator down as we go to the tightest fast speed corner here. Not too tight there, brilliant job, stays on the track, and yet another tight sort of fast paced corner. Brilliantly gets the accelerator down, DRS and ERS enabled here as he is going through the tunnel here as we go through to the other sections here. Brilliantly taken. Does he stay on the track there? I think he does. That's okay. Let's see what he could do on the final straight here. His timing looks okay. It looks good. Maybe losing a little there, braking a little early, but what can he do? He goes tight to the edge here as he crosses the line with a 1:19.236. That's not bad at all, but it is not enough for the top 2 and front row here today. That is unlucky. As we now see Reese on his outlap. No, not his outlap, sorry, his hot lap. Oh, a little wide there. That's going to cost him. I'm not sure if he's been... I'm not quite sure what's happened there, but that's going to cost him a lot of time. That is unlucky for the driver there. Again, not quite sure what happened, but we have 10 of our drivers fully locked in the top 10 at the moment, and let's see what the other 10 drivers can pull off as Reese takes those corners beautifully. Obviously messed up a little bit with the first chicane, but that's unlucky there. I think he's, by the pace of him, his racing at the moment, I think he's going to carry on. Oh, and he goes off the track, and that will be his lap time. Disallowed. That's unlucky from him. Has it been disallowed? I'm not sure, but he's going for it. Maybe to get out of people's way, or maybe to set a time still. Not quite sure there. I think he cuts the corner there a little bit as well. Maybe not. But we'll carry on. We'll carry on his perspective. Receiving a little toe there from the driver. Not sure who that is, because it's obviously F1 World Cars. But Reese is going to send it through the lot. That was beautiful. If only he didn't mess up the first sort of chicane, I think he would have ended with a decent time. That's unlucky for Reese there. But he does get a lap time on the board. That's the important thing. 1:19.883 sets him in P12. Not what he likes to see, but He carried on and he went for it, so that is the important thing. Obviously messed up a little bit, but that happens to every single driver. As we are now on board with Oliver Knott here in this beautiful looking car. I love it a lot. Number 97 sending it into the final turn here. A very, very fast-paced turn it is. As he gets the speed up, it's looking good for him. Brilliantly taken. What can he produce on the timings? Let's have a look. I think it's going to be... Oh, he sets a P6, 1:18.845 seconds. Good job from Oliver Knott. That is not bad at all. I think Reese is actually going for it here again, I believe. Don't know how he's managed that, but fair play. Justin is on his outlap. Anton Shabertov, Sector 2, 26.177. He's going to send it into the last chicane here. Brilliant stuff from him as he enters the final straight, looking to get a brilliant boost of speed from ERS and DRS here. As he enters the final corner. Excellently taken from Anton here as he is going to blitz it into his final lap time, and it is not looking too good for him. A 1:19.656 sets him P13 just above Reese, who is now pitting, just to confirm. And now we are on board with BRVT Justin, who I believe is on his hot lap, sorry. Let's have a look. Casper here is about to finish his hot lap actually, so let's go on board with him real quick and let's see what he can produce. He seems a little off the pace here. It doesn't look like he's going to get a great timing, so that's unlucky from him. Oh, can he produce something though? Maybe just go above Reese. Oh wow, he does do amazing. Brilliant job from Casper there to set him in P5. I thought his timing was way off. I think that was the graphic from BVRT Justin though, so it might have been a little glitch there. But BRT Justin is sending it here. Looking very, very good. As Casper sets a P5 to go above Alexei Kavaro. Into the final turn here. That is very risky from Justin, but it is quick and it is pacey. He is going to go for it, and it looks good for him. As where does he finish? It's P10 for BRT Justin. Not bad at all. Now we are on board with Alfie, who is also passing that same area. What can he produce on the timings? He goes P15. That is a great effort from Alfie 14 there. Brilliant stuff. As Harrison sends it on his hot lap, as we only have Alex Rachel and Harrison to go. So let's go on board with Harrison here and let's see what he can produce. Bit of a slippery and slidey corner that one, but he manages brilliantly. He activates the ERS and he gets going out of the first two turns there. Brilliant stuff from him today. What can he produce on these two turns here? He slows right down and cuts the corner a little bit there, but I think... No, he's going to slam into the wall. He's not happy with that one at all. The frustration is understood by us today, and he goes off the track. It's not looking good for FRT Harrison, who I believe will be starting in P20 for the race, as he... That is unsportsmanlike there. We don't condone that sort of thing there at EXA, especially in the X1 division. That's not what you like to see. But this is some brilliant times across the board here. Justin is going to settle down here. He's just going to go for it. And Alfie also just slowing the pace down a little. As we round off qualifying. Not bad at all from these drivers here. We had 3 people who did not set lap times, and obviously a few mistakes from a few other drivers. But that happens, and that's fine. Well done, everyone who has driven. You set some brilliant lap times here today. And next up for you guys watching the stream is the race. But we'll go through the leaderboard quickly. We have Keanu Leotard in P1, Jerry VB in 2, Gabor in 3, Luca Rapassa in 4, Casper in 5, Alexei in 6, Oliver Knott in 7, AMSA Tishubi in 8, Corley Turtle in 9, Justin in 10, Trady in 11, Yassir in 12, Tim in 13, Tinsley Jeddas in 14, Alfie in 15, Anton in 16, Reese in 17, Matt Kim Sim in 18, Alex Rachel in 19, and FRT Harrison with the DNF at the end there in P20. Sorry if I get a few names wrong. I had to rush through that very quickly, but it is race time next at EXA in the X1 division. It is Monza today, and as we all know, it is a very, very swift track, and we cannot wait to produce some brilliant content for you with these drivers here today. Obviously, we will see the strategies used by these teams today. Can we expect some soft compound tyres out today? Can we see some mediums and hards like we did in the actual real-life F1 race? I believe I would personally go for a medium into hards, or maybe a soft into hards. Not quite sure, really. That's why I'm in X5. But these X1 drivers know what they're doing, as we will be cutting to lights out in a moment. Just waiting for the cars to get on track here. Not sure why it's taken so long. Maybe I'm impatient. And here we go. The cars are on the track, and it is lights out, and away we go. We go racing here in X1 Division in Monza. Keanu gets a brilliant start. Jerry VB just behind him here. What can happen on the first corner? Keanu Leotard goes strong. Oh, Rapasa going on the inside, gaining position on Gabor there. Jerry VB and Keanu Leotard keeping their places. Oliver Knott drops a few places there. Shubi and Justin overtakes. Saki getting the overtake on Oliver Knott. They are inside each other right now, and it's not looking good for these two drivers into the next corner here. But let's see what happens. Early on the brakes there. Oh, a bit of contact from these two drivers. Oliver Knott and Yasu Saki. Yasu Saki goes, oh, Oliver Knott goes off track. And it is not looking good for Oliver Knott as he drops down to P13. The two drivers up in front, way ahead of the pack here. Lucas Rapasa followed on from Jerry VB. And there's a little gap there. But Alex Cavero looking to gain on Gabor here. And that was an intense start for the X1 division here in Monza. Overtakes galore. And wow, is it intense. These drivers are going for it on lap 1 today, as we can see. Let's see what everyone's sort of tyre compounds are on. Harrison gaining a 4th-place jump from the start there. Not bad from him, obviously, after his little issue and his unhappy lap in qualifying. Keanu sets the fastest lap so far with 1:22.079, as expected from the young driver. Wow, that was an intense start here today, but let's see what compound tyres everyone is on today. Everyone is on the mediums and hards, so that is fair. I was right with my compounds. That's brilliant stuff from these drivers, as we will now go back on board at the front here with Keanu Leotard, who is way out in front, followed by Jerry VB, Rapasa, Gabor, and it is tight here at X1, and we love this driving as Harrison picks up a 3-second time penalty. It's not looking good for the driver, as Alex Rachel is actually forced into the pit, probably with some damage. He's coming back out. That's what we'd like to see. We don't want to see any retirements this race, but that's good stuff from him coming back out into the race. Maybe a bit of damage there, but Keanu is the one in front here, as we would probably expect from the young driver. But what can we expect from this race so far? I think Keanu Leotard is going to maintain this lead as he bridges the gap between Jerry VB. Jerry VB is still in DRS range, which is what he will be aiming to stick towards. But FRT Harrison here looking to make a overtake on TTV Jetters. Unlucky there as the fastest laps come rolling in. Jerry VB looks to pick that one up, but Harrison with the overtake on Jetters. Obviously with the 3-second time penalty, he's going to be pushing for it. That's unlucky from Jetters losing out to that, but brilliantly done over this chicane here. Jerry VB gaining a little time on Keanu out in front there on the chicane. That is brilliant stuff from him as Tim Torno edges closer to Trady in P11. I don't think he'll get anything off here soon, but Quali Turtle also burning that ERS to try and catch up to Yasir Saki. Not bad, and that is quick through the corner there from Quali Turtle. That is amazing. He is right behind the tail of Yasir Saki. Can we see anything play out on the rest of this lap between these two as Quali Turtle a little slow round that corner, touching the curb a little much, and Alex Rachel is forced to retire his car. Not quite sure what happened there, but that is unlucky. But it's some brilliant battling as Reese is going to look to potentially go on the overtake here for Alfie round this next corner here. What will he do here? Is he going to go for it? I think he might just wait a little bit. Yep, he's waiting a little bit. That is fair enough from Reese on Alfie 14 there as Yasir Saki drops out to Quali Turtle. These two are battling and battling fiercely. Quali Turtle loses position there to Yasir Saki. Not bad at all though, as we have a caution in Sector 1, which will stop anyone overtaking. Jerry VB overtakes Luca Rapassa, and there is chaos here. I'm not sure what's going on here, but that is beautiful driving. I'm not quite sure what contact was made, but all we do know is Keanu Leotard loses position there to Jerry VB, and these front three are tight together. Alex Cavaro gaining the position on Gabor there. No, that was something must have happened at the front there for Keanu. I saw lots of tyre locks up, maybe just locked up the rear tyres a little bit round the chicane there. Unlucky from him, but he is undoubtedly going to stay on Jerry VB's rear wing as Jerry VB slips a little there. But that's okay from the driver because he recovers well and he finds himself in front with Keanu looking to make a move here. Potentially on... No, he drops out. That is great racing from them two. No silly overtakes needed here. We are only 4 laps in and Keanu is playing this very, very well. We know Keanu has the pace here as he set a brilliant hot lap in qualifying today. He's going to get the position on the straight here, I reckon. Or is he going to just see how it plays out a little? He activates the DRS a little bit there. DRS and overtake is on. And Jerry VB loses the position there to not one, but 2 drivers as Luca Rapassa gains the place from that as well. In the beautiful McLaren livery there from Lucas Rapassa. Brilliant driving from those two to get the position back on Jerry VB. I'm not sure. I think Jerry VB is on the hard compounds there. And so is Luca Rapassa. So Keanu with the pace on those 2 drivers here. But that is expected as he locks up a little there. Keanu goes onto the gravel just a smidge, but he manages to keep into P1 well, as the gap is not very large here at all, anywhere really. Yasir Saki and Quali Turtle fighting it out. Quali Turtle going back on the move there as someone, I believe that is Tim Toreno, going on the outside of Quali Turtle. Does he gain a position there? I'm not quite sure. And it looks like he will. Will he gain one? Yes, he just gains one. And a little wide there. Was he forced off track by Quali Turtle? This wheel-to-wheel racing, and there is a collision between the 2 drivers. Quali Turtle loses the front wing. And oh my gosh, what was beautiful racing has turned sour as Quali Turtle loses out there in the battle with Yasir Saki. I'm not sure if Saki has any damage, but he is certainly on top from that situation as Quali Turtle is now finding himself in a rough position with one less front wing. He looks like a Formula 1 car and he is struggling here. He's going to have to go into the pits here surely to recover his drive. Might be swapping to the hards here and he gets a 10-second time penalty. He retires the car, Quali Turtle. That is unlucky from Quali Turtle. That was some brilliant racing there from Quali Turtle and Yasir Saki, but it turned sour as we saw, and we do not like to see that, but it was unlucky as Alfie looks to make a move here, and there's contact between the two drivers, Alfie and Harrison. Oh, and there's contact. They both go off track. Alfie and Harrison going off the track. They are still in the race, unlike the previous incident, but Alfie and Harrison swap places, and that might have been controversial there. My God. Reese gains a 3-second time penalty. These two drivers are going to still go for it as Harrison goes on it on the ends. Oh, the outside, and he makes contact there. He gains a position. It's going to go sour here as well, I think. No, he gets in front for the FRT Harrison. Alfie has to drop back, which is the wise decision here. Not much he could do about it, as can we see Keanu Leotard go for the overtake on the final straight here on Luca Rapasa. I'm not sure, but these two drivers are going wheel to wheel, nearly. Oh, he drops out a little bit there, Keanu. Is he going to wait? No, he's not going to wait. He's going to go for it, and he gains a position there on Luca Rapasa. Not much Luca Rapasa could do there in that fantastic livery of the McLaren car, but Keanu Leotard is on top yet again at ExA Racing as we close off lap 7 of 27 here in Monza, and it has been chaos. Obviously, that battle from Quali Turtle and Yasir Saki earlier. Yasir Saki is gaining on Trady here. Yes, he is, as he stays into the race. Fair play to him. He might have picked up a bit of damage in the instant earlier, but he's going strong as Gabor is edging ever so closely. As Luca Rapasa drops out to Jerry VB. Maybe just an instant there, I'm not quite sure. But Keanu Leotard is nearly a second away from Jerry VB. Keanu Leotard and those mediums will and should realistically be getting ahead of that DRS zone, because he does not want people to fight behind him, but he has a comfortable gap, Keanu Leotard, and that is brilliant from the driver there today. Luca Rapasa obviously on the rear wing of Jerry VB, as he has been all race. It is a battle between Chuck and Lightning McQueen here, as these two go for it with the king out in front. The king, of course, being Keanu Leotard, who is forced to pit. And he does not pick up a time penalty. That's brilliant, as he is going to go onto those hard compound tires and probably see out the rest of the race. Jerry VB takes the lead out of lap 8 due to Keanu's pit. Brilliant driving from these front three there, though, as Gabor is now catching up, and so is Alexi to the front two here. It is on at X1 here in the ExA League Racing today. Saki gains position on Trady, which is brilliant from him, because obviously he had a little bit of a scramble there, but at the cost of his ERS greatly, as a bit of a lock-up from Tashubi there. Tashubi with a brilliant qualifying lap. What can we see Tashubi do here? In front is Justin and Casper. It seems fairly settled in the mid-ground here. But, oh, there is an incident, and someone goes off the track, I believe. Oh, Harrison. Oh, my God, that's a mess. I don't really know what happened there, to be honest with you guys. But that was a bit messy there, as I believe Oliver Knott drops a few positions. Reese and TTV Jetters maybe getting caught up in that, but there is a group of 5 cars here all going for it and battling, which is what we love to see. But wow. Thank you for the tip and chat. But wow, that was... Oh, when he goes off track! Jesus, what happened there? Alfie goes off track. TTV Jetters maybe losing his front wing a little. Not quite sure, and he is forced to pit. Yasir Saki also going into the pits. Brilliant stuff from him. But wow, that was spicy there, as we have cars pitting left, right, and centre here. And we have positions gained on cars as well. Oh, but it's tight here with Oliver Knott and Reese. Oh, no, and someone is forced down. I believe that was FRT Harrison. I believe Harrison has dropped his pace off a little after that incident he just had. But TTV Jetters finds himself in DRS zone, and it is a bit of a lock-up there. But that's not too bad from these drivers here today. As wow, that is a little messy there earlier. I don't really know what to say, but obviously they are managing okay. As we can see out front here, Lucas Rapasa in front of Jerry VB now with the position swap. Again, brilliant from these two here. Obviously, we can expect, who is it? I believe it was Keanu Leotard to catch up. Keanu Leotard finds himself in P14. Now, that is quite surprising. Whether people haven't pitted yet or not, I'm not quite sure. But Keanu Leotard is going for it and smoothly around these corners as this young driver is absolutely showing the league what is to be done. Lucas Rapasa drops the place here from Jerry VB as these two have been battling for quite a while. We can expect that quite a lot. And there's a caution in Sector 3 as Harrison is forced to retire his car. TTV Jetters is going quite slowly. What is happening here? Oh, there is a safety car deployed. That is what has happened here today. So it took me a while to clock onto that one. But there is a safety car here today, potentially from that retirement from FRT Harrison. I'm not quite sure what happened, if it was on track or not. But, wow. Everything that man touches turns to salt. And it's going off right now. But there is a safety car here at lap 9/10 in Monza. So I'm going to have a little drink. But we can expect the grid to thicken here and everyone sort of catch up as there are a few pitting. Alfie pitting, obviously because of that damage earlier he received from that incident. It was messy earlier, but he did gain a pit stop and a safety car to catch up on things. He's going to take it easy on his medium compound tyres there, as you probably would expect. But it gives a chance for all these cars to catch up to each other here, as everyone pretty much at the front here going into the pits. Wow, that was satisfying to watch. But everyone going into the pits as we will see the safety car after the pit exit here. Brilliant pit stops all round. As, yeah, pretty much everyone is going into the pits. Can Keanu Leotard maybe gain a few positions on this, or is he he's a little, yes, he can. Keanu Leotard, yeah, wow, gaining positions there. And obviously he cannot gain any more there. So he settles for P3 and he's right up there still with Jerry VB and Luca Rapasa. Keanu Leotard, wow, that is incredible stuff. Because of the safety car, he has managed to recover from P14 to come all the way back up to P3. And he is very much in the fight for podium here. Pretty much everyone is. As we have a few drivers yet to catch up, like Reese is going to catch up to the pack here. Alfie and Anton obviously both forced into the pits earlier on. But we can expect the... Alfie is going to have to blitz it through to catch up with the safety car here. But we can expect a restart sometime soon, after the few back markers have caught up. But everyone is on those fresh compound tyres. Maybe a few on a less fresher tyre. But these drivers, I don't see anyone in AI mode either, which is good, as that is not allowed. But everyone will be warming their tyres up. They'll be looking and thinking, can I get the edge on the front three here, who have been fighting very, very strongly? I think Gabor and Alexei can absolutely go for it when the safety car goes in, potentially this or next lap, probably next lap. But I reckon there will be a few positions gained from a few of these drivers as we see the back markers starting to catch up. Alfie nearly caught up, Anton catching up with the pack. We can expect the safety car to probably go in after this lap, I would assume. Oh, little instant there as JVB drops the place. Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe a little too eager with the tyre warming up, but that's okay. No harm done, apart from his tyres maybe. Anton getting a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Not what you like to see, but he's making the most of the opportunity here to get onto some fresher tyres here. Safety car slowing right down to allow him to catch up, as it was probably wanting to go in this lap. But we'll have to wait another lap. Maybe not. But there is a safety car here on lap 12, and we can expect the racing to continue and be very, very intense in the final 15 laps. As my oh my, I'm out of breath just from the first 2 laps, let alone the next 15. But this race has been something. There have been some incidents, controversial and accidental, but there has no doubt been some brilliant driving from most drivers here today. Pretty much all of them. Alex Rachel forcing an early retirement, followed by Quali Turtle following an incident with Yasuya Saki and Harrison getting a little incidents, a few incidents around the track. So he's retired his car. But it looks like we are ready to go racing. Yes, the safety car is in this lap, and it is going to go for it as Luca Rapasa slows the pack down so he can get the advantage on the restart. But wow, is this going to be intense here. Everyone get ready, strap in, put your helmets on, as this is going to be one heck of a restart in the X1 division here. The safety car going ahead. Everyone getting those tyres nice and warm. That is one satisfying camera angle. But this is anyone's race. It is close. Now, with the safety car restart, hopefully that does not happen again. But Luca Rapasa is going to get going here. He is going to accelerate. And it is... Go, go, go with the racing as the race restarts here in X1 Division. Oh, can he hold on to position there? Luca Rapasa being overtaken by Keanu Leotard, making the most of this restart here. Keanu Leotard finds himself back at top, but no, Luca Rapasa shuts the door on him. He says, no, this is my race. But Keanu Leotard and him going wheel to wheel round the first few corners of Monza. Keanu Leotard is on top. He is fading away, Rapasa, but no, he is keeping up, actually. As there is an incident between Shumi, who is now ghosted, and Trady and Jerry gain a position from that, and I think it's all good here. I think everything has gone to plan for a few drivers. We can see who has gained a few positions there. Trady gaining a few positions, Rapasa. Obviously, this is from the start, but we can expect some good racing and tight racing here, in fact, because everyone is right behind each other. Alexi Cavaro dropping off a little, but hopefully he'll be able to catch back up with the pack. He has received a 3-second time penalty, but that won't affect these front two drivers here as they are going for it into the final straight. Rapasa is going to take back first place position from Keanu Leotard as they go wheel to wheel into the first chicane. What can Keanu Leotard do? Can he keep the position? He just about manages to keep the position. Luca Rapasa dropping off, but no! Luca Rapasa gains the position. He is really stretching the track limits there, but he makes the overtake. And there is a caution in Sector 1. Oh no! Makim has spun! He has spun! And will that trigger anything? I don't think it will, as he is back on track. But that is unfortunate for Maxim there. Very unfortunate for the driver. But Keanu Leotard also dropping a position, not just to Luca Rapasa, but also Gabor, as he is going to want to make up for the mistakes there. But wow, that was an intense restart. We had a few incidents there between Alexi Cavaro and Maxim, but Reese here gaining on Casper. Can he make anything work? That is beautifully taken, and he catches up a little. He gains a few tenths of a second there. It's not enough to catch him, but he is sticking with him as Oliver Knott is going to look to go of the overtake here on Yasuya Saki. Yasuya Saki has had a bit of a tough start to the race, but he's holding on well, so you have to respect it from that driver there. As everyone turns in for lap 15, Gabor now in front. Lucas Rapasa, Keanu Leotard, these three are fronting hard. Oh, and here comes Jerry VB through. Oh, two of those cars, and he gains 2 positions. Jerry VB losing a little time there. He is gaining, he's losing time, sorry, on Rapasa. But Rapasa is going to love that happening as Gabor drops a position to Trady. And Trady is going to go for it for Keanu Leotard down the inside line here. But then Keanu also has the, oh, and it's ghosted. Oliver Knott with the 3-second time penalty. These two drivers fighting intensely as they are literally inside each other. That is how close the racing is now. But Gabor is going to drop a few places. So is Keanu Leotard. He needs to catch up now as he finds himself behind Trady. but he does with ease. And that is brilliant driving from Keanu Leotard. Excellent driving. Again, this young driver is absolutely flying, but he is now outside of DRS zone from Jerry VB, which should make things interesting. I'm not sure he will exactly catch up in the coming laps, but he is on the hard compound tyres, and as Jerry VB is on the mediums, and so is Rapasa, can Keanu gain the benefit from having those hard compound tyres there as Jerry VB sets the fastest lap on those medium compound tyres? Trady and Gabor fighting here, and we go. Oh, wow, that is intense. 3 wide, there's a little contact there. What can Trady do? Gabor says, thank you very much. I will take that position, but at what cost? I'm not sure. As we are going all sorts of wide into the second, I don't know what corner it is, but it is intense from these 5 drivers here. And oh my god, there's contact everywhere as Tsushima goes off track, and oh no! Oh, 2 of them are into the wall. Yasuo Saki and Tsushima, as well as Karov, makes a gain from those incidents as well. But Tsushima and Saki going off track, and that is a mess. Wow, that was chaotic there. Wow, that was not what you like to see. But on other news, Keanu Leotard is not gaining time on the front 2, whereas Jerry VB and Luca Rapasa are fighting it as they have been all race. These 2 drivers have done amazingly, and Keanu Leotard is looking to gain time. Those hard compound tyres will make a move soon, you should hope, if you were Keanu right now. But Keanu's talent is undoubtedly to be questioned. He is an amazing driver as Jerry overtakes Luca Rapasa going into the first chicane here. It looks like he's going to keep the position, but Luca Rapasa is not giving up as the rest of the pack finally catches up, and look how close it is between these drivers all the way down to P13. Yasuo Saki going into the pits. Can we see a future potential retirement? No, he is going to stick with the racing, and I commend that. Yasuo Saki has not had the best of races. The luck has not been on his side, but he is going to carry on here as he goes onto the medium compound tyres. And you have to commend the driver for carrying on. He's had a rough incident. Obviously, the drivers have paid the price for making those incidents, but he's going to carry on, and we love to see that over here as Jerry VB and Rapasa obviously still out in front. But what's going to happen here with Trady and Keanu Leotard? As Keanu Leotard, who looks to make an impression here following his victory in round 1 at Mexico. It looks like he is struggling a little bit here today. Obviously, he is not on the tyre compounds that everyone else is on, so he does lose a bit of time automatically from being on the medium compound tyres. And Trady is going to eye up a move here on Keanu Leotard as Jerry VB drops the position in the following chicane. Trady gains a position on Keanu Leotard, and it is close going into the chicane here. Keanu Leotard is not giving up at all, but he has to concede a position as Oliver Knott is... Oh, and he finds himself off the track a little bit. Alex Cavero says, thank you very much for that position, I will take it. But Oliver Knott maybe just touching wheels to someone there and getting a little unlucky, finding himself off the track. Alfie is right on the tail of TTV Jetters here. Jetters is a proven driver, and he is going to look to make... Oh, and that is brilliant from Jetters. He gains a little time on Anton's mistake here. Alfie looking to catch up as they go wheel to wheel, potentially into the following straight. Alfie's going to look to make a move here, but so is Jetters. Oh, Anton shuts the door on him, and Alfie goes on the inside. Oh, all 3 drivers going off the track a little there, stretching track limits. No one receives a penalty, but Keanu Leotard is going for the move here, potentially on the next straight on Trady. Maybe the hard compound tyres are kicking in. And what can we see from Keanu on this straight as we see Jerry and Rapasa fighting in a distance? Keanu activates DRS and ERS, and he goes for it round the inside with ease, and he says thank you very much. Oh, he is forced off track there by Justin. Trady having a little incident there, he drops 3 positions, and there is more contact between Casper as well, separating the grid just a little bit. Trady is gonna overtake Gabor, but it's not going to be easy for him to catch up now, as he's a little behind, as I believe that is Keanu locking up those tyres there. But these drivers are still with it, and it is fairly close still. Alfie gaining position there. Yasir Saki setting the fastest lap of the race so far, 1:20. Wow, that is crazy here today. Keanu Leotard gaining a little bit of time on the front two now. Can those hard compound tyres catch up in the following and remaining laps? I'm not quite sure. Only he is the one to answer the question. But the question has been asked, and he will most certainly deliver. Reese receives a 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings, probably for track limit. Unlucky from him there, as Anton looks to go on the overtake here. And he does. Just about miss out on the opportunity there. T2V Jetters, Chabatov and Alfie very close together here. Alfie out in front of this little battle, as these three are fighting individually from the rest of the pack. Obviously, Anton and Jetters with DRS on Alfie here, as Anton looks to get the overtake on Alfie, and he does, and that is fair racing there. But Alfie's not giving up without a fight. Could he potentially keep up on the next straight and carry on? I'm pretty sure he can. But Jesus, this is an intense race here today. There's so much to cover. And these drivers are certainly giving me a run for my commentary here, because Keanu Leotard dropping the position from Justin here. Justin on those hard compound tyres, potentially the fresher compound, because Keanu pitted a little bit early, I believe, to Justin. But Justin's going to look to capitalise on the situation. And Jerry, VB and Luca obviously still battling it out, as you can see, around the front here. These two are switching back and forth, and we can expect them to do that. But it ratters as we turn into lap 21, nearing the final sort of stages of the Grand Prix. Who is going to claim victory? Will it be Jerry VB or Luca, as those two are at the front at the moment? Can the hard compounds catch up? Jerry VB concedes a position to Luca Rapasa on the DRS straight. Into the first chicane goes Luca Rapasa, and that is excellently taken, as he has done all race. Brilliant driving from these front two, and there is an incident somewhere, I believe. Yes, between this front three. Yasir Saki going off the track again. He's been very unlucky in this race. I'd like to hear his thoughts on the race afterwards, as it was very, very tough for him. But Alfie still at the front of this front three sort of battle here, and there's an incident in sector one. Oliver not going off the track. He's going to carry on. I think he's okay, but that's unlucky from the driver there, as I believe I saw someone. Yeah, no, probably not. I thought someone was going in and out of the corner there, but that's okay. T2V Jetters is gaining actually on Alfie, but can Alfie keep the lead for much longer? I'm not too sure. Again, only he can answer the question, but Alfie is driving magnificently. We have some young drivers on this grid, and they are just proving their worth here, because they are giving these older, more experienced drivers a run for their money. Gabor losing position. Casper losing position as well. Gabor and Casper fighting beautifully here. Wheel-to-wheel stuff as we enter the first and last straight. What can Gabor do here? Has he got enough pace to go for the overtake on Casper? I'm not convinced he will. Oh, he's going to go on the inside here, but he gets shut off fairly and willingly so by Casper here. Brilliant stuff from these five as they are battling strong. Keanu Leotard is finding himself in P3, gaining time once again into the front P2 and P1 battle. Keanu is going to be going for it as he goes a little wide into the gravel there. Doesn't look like it's cost him too much time, but Keanu needs to go for it now. He's going to be pushing his car harder than he's ever pushed it before this race, because if he wants to get onto the P2 or P1 position, he's going to fight hard. But he is claiming P3 so far, as Trady is a little bit behind him. Trady not giving up either though. Trady's like, I want this position, I want podium, and he is not just going to give it to the round one winner here, Keanu Leotard. Every driver performing very well here today. What can Gabor do on the last corner and into the last and first straight of Monza? It looks like, actually, Justin might make a move here on Trady. I'm not too sure he's got enough pace, though. Oh, he does have the pace. He's sticking with it. And we're going to go... Ooh, there's too wide there between Trady and Keanu Leotard. Keanu Leotard just about sticking in front. Trady is right on his tail. Maybe these two can work together to catch up to the front. But it does not look like they are working together as they are about to go wheel to wheel. And there's a little contact from Trady there. Not too much. But Keanu shuts off Justin from even getting a chance to overtake. He's forced off track a little bit. And Trady needs to concede the position to Justin there. That's unlucky from him, but it just happens. Trady drops the position to Casper as well. And potentially Gabor too, as Trady slides a little there, maybe losing a little time on his lap there. Gabor is close behind, and these guys are fighting hard. Anton looking to catch up maybe on Alfie. These guys have been battling all race, I'm pretty sure. Anton and Alfie are fighting here. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen this lap. But let's go to the front here as Jerry VB is catching Luca Rapace. Obviously, these two have been switching all race. It just matters. And they're going to switch again now as they go wheel to wheel. And Jerry VB takes that place with ease. If I were Luca Rapace right now, I would be thinking, right, what do I do? How do I swap this, stop this swapping from happening? And how do I actually get on top and stay on top as we enter the final few laps? T2 Jetters losing a few positions there. Probably on the chicane. Yes, on the chicane. It is very intense on the chicane, as we all know. It's not easy to do, and they go wheel to wheel. T2 Jetters and Alexi gaining the position there. Brilliant drive from these two. Good fight going on here as we see Alfie in the background who's catching on Anton. But he's 4/10 off the pace there. Luca Rapace is sort of hanging back a little from Jerry now. Could this potentially be a tactic here from Jerry and Luca? What will Luca want to do here? Will he want to go for the overtake, or will he charge his ERS and leave it on that medium mode and stay behind Jerry VB so that in the final sort of lap or two he can catch up? And I don't think he's going to go on the overtake, but he is nailing it round that corner. Brilliant driving from Luca Rapace, sorry. But again, will he go for the overtake? He is looking to go on the overtake here, yes, as he claims that position from Jerry VB. But will it be with ease? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it will be, as I'm pretty sure Keanu Leotard is having to hold up, unfortunately, the drivers behind because of the hard compound tyres not letting those drivers pass him. But he is going to have to settle for P3 today. Hopefully, Justin maybe putting up a little fight, as we have seen it swap around here. I think every driver's sort of given Keanu Leotard here a little go, like, can I overtake you? And then if they can't, the other one swaps. That seems to be the pattern going on here behind Keanu Leotard, as this guy cannot be overtaken. Everyone's struggling to overtake him, but Keanu Leotard, a very talented driver, obviously won last round in X1 division here at ExA League Racing. Jerry VB going very close behind Luca Rapace there, dangerously close, as they are closing off lap 25 as we enter the last two laps, and they are racing like they are on the same team. But it will matter now as we enter the last 2 laps. What's going to happen here? Both of them with plenty of ERS, so it is fairly even, and I'm pretty sure they pitted it at the same time as well. Jerry VB once again claiming the position on Luca Rapace. Oh, and these two are battling it out as we see rain is falling here in Monza. This is going to change the race completely. Will the track become a little too dangerous? Will one of them slip off the track? This is chaotic now. Luca Rapace is fading from Jerry VB. The rain is definitely making an effect on these tyres here today. But oh my god, who is going to profit from this situation? I'm not sure. But the rain is falling, and it is falling quite hard here in Monza. There is water on the visors. There is only 2 laps to go. And everything has changed. Positions to be gained all round here. Rapasa maybe just catching up enough. He wants to gain a position on his final corner and keep it. As we see Jerry Vivi slipping there at the front. Because it is getting wet on the track. Will it become a factor in this race though? Will it maybe throw off a driver once or twice? I'm not sure the rain's falling hard enough, but the rain is falling. So let's see what happens. I think these 2 drivers are going to stick with it as we go into the last lap of Monza in X1 here. What can we see happen? Lucas Rapasa forcing Jerry Vivi wide. He's going to keep the position into the chicane. Could that be it? Could that be it? Could that be the deciding moment here as we have full focus on these 2 drivers who are driving wheel to wheel? And it is amazing from these 2 drivers here. They have battled hard all race. Keanu Leotard conceding position there to Justin. Luca Rapasa loses the position there to Jerry VB. Leads to a penaltyless. And it is fair racing from these 2. That is what you like to see. But again, will the rain throw them off once or twice? I'm not sure it will play a part in this race to their surprise and luck, as I'm pretty sure it is not really raining too hard now. So that's what you like to see. But Lucas Rapasa gains the position there. And it is going to be some intense racing here from Luca Rapasa and Jerry Vivi, who are nearing the final turn. Lucas Rapasa has allowed Keanu and Jerry Vivi are battling. Justin gains a P2 position as we enter the final straight. Can Luca Rapasa keep the position? He's going to go for it. But what can Justin do? Justin forced off the track a little bit. What can happen here? Oh, Luca Rapasa gains P1. Justin gaining a late P2. Jerry Vivi dropping out. Keanu P4. Casper P5. Tim Torrado P7 for Trading. P8 for Reese. Jenner's in 9. 10 Alexi. Alfie racing hard there. P11. He goes down P12 because of track limits. And wow! It all changed in the very last 2 turns there, as we saw Jerry BB drop a position to BRT Justin and Casper going down as well, as Keanu DNFs and loses points. Actually, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Maybe spinning off into the wall? I'm not quite sure, but wow, that was intense. As Yasir Sak here, round of applause to you, my friend. You finished the race. He didn't have a great race, but he stuck with it. And we have to commend that over here in X1, as he did have a few incidents that did not go his way today on those intermediate tyres too. Interesting choice as he is sliding around, but maybe the track's not good enough for that. As he actually gained a position there on Keanu Leotard and claims P15. Oliver Knott also a little unlucky, going a little wide there. He's a brilliant finish from those 2. As wow, that was an intense race from the drivers here today. Driver of the day goes to BRT Justin, obviously claiming that position in the final lap. But wow, that was some intense racing from X1 division here. I'm out of breath and I haven't really stopped. I've had to sip my Lucozade in 5-second gaps, as here we see the leader here today. It is a Dutch front P3, P2 and P1 here. But wow, that was intense racing here today. I hope you enjoyed the race over here at X1. We will be going on to some driver interviews, so stick around for that in a minute. We can do 1 or 2 interviews. I will need to set them up. But yeah, wow, that was intense racing. Whew. That was brilliant racing. And this is how the race ends. Luca Rapasa in P1, BRT Justin in P2, Jerry in P3, Casper in P4, Tim Torreno in P5, Trady in P6, Reese in P7, Jetters in P8, Alexei P9, Shubi in P10, Ofi in 11, Gabor in 12, Anton in P13, Maxim in 14, Yasu Saki in P15, Oliver Knight in 16, Keanu Leotard in 17, and Harrison 18, Quali Turtle 19, and Alex Rachel in P20. Dutch podium here today. Oh, dearie me. That was intense. As we can try and hear from a few drivers here in a minute. I will set that up for you guys just now. Sorry, the screen goes blank here, but wow, that was intense racing. Wow. That was very, very intense stuff here. As we are going to hear from the race winner himself. Wow. That was intense. We are going to hear from some drivers here in a minute. Just bear with. Whew. That was intense. That was very, very intense. Wow. I hope you all enjoyed that race, because I most certainly did, and that was that's very intense. I don't even know what to say. That final lap was crazy, and that safety car too. That was just wow. As we're gonna hear from Luca Rapassa soon, holding off to get the victory at the end of the race there. Brilliant stuff. Whew, we're gonna hear from your front three anytime now. I'm going to turn off the music because it is very, very annoying. Whew. There was some brilliant driving all round for some races there, and that had me going the whole time. I don't think I stopped. There wasn't really a boring moment here today. But we're going to hear from some drivers in a minute, so stick around if you want to hear some driver interviews from the front three. Hello. Hello, Luca Rapassa. You all right? He's setting his mic up. Luca Rapassa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I can't hear you, buddy. I don't know why.
Hello?
I should be hearing you. yeah. Let's have a chat. Real quick. I can hear you. And I'm speaking. Oh, okay. Hi, Justin. You right?
Yo. Yeah, I'm good.
I can't hear anyone. Hang on, guys. Let me.
Justin.
I think you can hear you, but...
Hey, Justin.
Ja, wat is
Ja,
het?
dat nooit.
Let me just rejoin the VC. Hello?
Ja, dat klopt.
I still cannot hear any of you guys. I'm not sure why.
Maar bro, die banden van mij waren kut op het einde, jongen. Niet, je deed echt 2 seconden of zo.
Ja, maar jullie gingen samen zijn turn 4, vriend.
Wat?
Jullie gingen samen zijn in turn 4.
I have no idea why I can't hear you guys.
Ja. Ik wilde hem voorlaten voor die DRS.
Nee, ik zag het. Ik had echt geluk dat ik DRS had trouwens.
Should I just listen through the stream?
Maar je moet op stuur gaan rijden. Ik wil hem voorlaat voor die DRS.
Wat hè? Ik zag het.
Je moet op stuur gaan rijden.
Ik had echt geluk dat ja, nou.
Nee, serieus. Doe gewoon, is veel beter.
Wat hè? Ik zag het.
Je moet op stuur gaan rijden.
Ik weet niet, man. Ik vind het niet heel leuk.
Guys, I don't know if you can hear me. You can hear me, but I can't hear you at all from my end. I have no idea why. I'm going to turn my headset on and off real quick.
Oh, Justin, je moet even die chat leaven.
Right. Hello?
Hallo? Still can't hear me.
Right, Luca, I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you because I can't hear you.
Okay.
If that's all right, man. Right. Let's try that again. I know you guys on the stream can hear it. Hello?
Hallo?
For God's sake, why is it not working? Right, hang on, let me try something real quick. Right, hello?
Hallo?
There we go! I've got ya! I've got ya! Anyway, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. How about you?
Yeah, good, thank you. What do you think of the race today then?
Yeah, it was a fun race for my bit lucky with the safety car.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't mind though, because it helped. And then also me and Jerry just pulled away. Just DRS overtake each other. And our tires were dead at the end though. I think we lost like 2 seconds on the last lap. So that was amazing. Still managed to win, so I'm happy.
Oh yeah, you did amazing. You and Jerry were properly battling out there, weren't you? Can you just describe that
Yeah.
to me?
Wow. Just,
Yeah,
I tried overtaking him on the main straight without using it, using as little ERS as possible for like the end of the lap. Then he overtook me into turn 4, so I just let him go, saving ERS.
Yep.
And then I overtook him on the second DRS straight, and I don't know. I think he was just out of ERS because he just didn't come back at me after I started. He just had a shit exit. And then last corner, I had a terrible exit, and then Justin came out of nowhere, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened on that last lap. But everyone just came out of nowhere all of a sudden, didn't they?
Yeah, our tires were just gone. I think just the combination of their tires being way better and us fighting didn't help, but still won though. So I'm happy.
Oh yeah, you kept it clean, you kept it tidy, and that was brilliant racing from you and Jerry as well. What do you think about Leotard then dropping off at the end there, not really managing to catch up to you after the pit stop and safety car?
Well, I don't mind, to be honest. I guess I'm leading the championship now, so I'm happy.
Yeah, good. It was unlucky from Leotard there at the end. I don't really know what happened, but they were forced to DNF. But it obviously left you and Jerry some room to space, wasn't it? You were 2.5 seconds in front, I believe, from any competition until that last corner. So, superb racing from you both, and congratulations on your victory.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries. Hopefully see you next week for the other race.
You'll definitely see me next week.
Oh yes, you're in the mood now. You've got the win under your belt. You're gonna go for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. What are your goals for this season then? Are you gonna go for the championship?
Win Yes, of course.
Oh, we'd love to see that. Right. Well, we wish you luck.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I'll see you later. Thanks for joining me.
No problem.
See you later.
See you later.
Yeah. Bye. Right. Let's see if we can get someone else in here. Sorry for the black screen, everyone. I can fix that for you real quick. Oh dear. Let's just put a random picture on it. My God, that was intense though. That was very, very intense. There you go. No, that's not. It's not what we wanted. Actually, let's just put the driver lineups on. I didn't organise this bit as well as I did everything else. Hello.
Oh,
Who is joining me today? Ah, you all right?
I'm fine.
Good. How would you describe your race today then? You pleased with your result? You gutted that you didn't get the P1 or?
I shouldn't. I wouldn't have got P1 anyway because of the. He was on the inside, so yeah, a pretty hectic race to be fair. It was like fucking P13, lap 19, so
Oh yeah,
I need to make some good moves.
you were properly stretching it at the end there, weren't you? With the track. So you nearly went into the pits there, didn't you?
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm even lucky to get the DRS last lap and even overtake Jerry, so
Yeah.
I'm happy
So
with P2, I guess.
so what happened at the end there? How come you lot all caught up to the front two there? What happened?
Um, I mean, the mediums just completely dropped off that lap, and I just catch with hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that I thought the hard compound tires would eventually catch up to the mediums. Potentially a little too late for everyone's liking, but they definitely capitalised, didn't they, at the end there, the hard tires?
Yeah, no, I just had like dry tire grip, and they just had no grip at all. I saw the POV from Luke; he just had zero grip in
Yeah,
the rear.
how did the rain feel at the end there? Did it make any impact, or was it
No,
not
not really,
enough?
to be fair.
No,
No,
not enough.
not.
Yeah, it came in at the end there, so I bet a bunch of you were very happy about that. We saw a
Yeah,
few of
yeah,
the
yeah.
few of the back markers going on to intermediates, but yeah, that was a brilliant race for you to catch up. So well done to you.
Thank you.
And what are your goals for this season? Are you going for the championship? Can we expect to see you here next week?
I'm just trying to get top five every race. To be fair,
Yep,
I'm not really for
that is a good
championship.
goal. That is a good goal, to be fair. And are you happy about a full Dutch podium?
Yeah, I don't mind.
It runs in
I
the blood, doesn't it? All the
yeah.
Dutch racers are up there, including you. So, but yeah, well done for you for the catching up and getting a P2. Obviously, that's going to affect your championship standing quite a lot.
Mhm.
So well done to you, and yeah, good luck for next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, so.
Bye bye. Right, Jerry Van Bussel. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You all right?
Hello. Yeah. You sound a bit ill.
Oh, my voice is going at the end here. Honestly, I keep coughing. I've got a dry throat and I'm losing my voice.
Um,
I commentated yesterday. I commentated the day before, and then before that I was racing, so I was shouting quite a
oh,
lot.
jeez. Well, you're doing a good job then.
Oh yeah. But yeah, how'd you describe your race today?
Well, I mean, it was fun to drive.
Yeah.
Bit annoying that in the last lap the hards were like way faster than the mediums. That's a
Oh,
bit.
I know. They caught up at the end there, didn't they? They came out of
Yeah, but
nowhere.
yeah, it was a little bit like normally you would say the softer tire would be faster when it's get like a bit trickier, but
Yeah.
somehow the hards were better. I don't know how, but
Did the rain scare you at the end there, or was it all right?
well, I hoped initially they would be go to Inters and
Yep.
just do some laps on the Inters, but
Not
yeah,
enough, was it?
unfortunately didn't. Yeah.
Nah. A few people at the back went on inters, but other than that, there wasn't really much inter or wet action there, which is kind of good, kind of bad. But how do you feel about your finishing position, P3?
Well, in Monza, anything can happen, so it's
Oh
okay.
yeah.
But I would have reckoned to finish B1, of course. But
Yeah, I mean, you
yeah, it
did
is what
some
it is.
excellent battling between Luca there, so yeah, I was commentating it, and it was a joy to watch, honestly. So good on you. A bit unlucky in that final bit, as obviously the mediums dropped off and the hards just capitalised. But well done from you today. You did amazing, and hopefully that affects your driver standing in a positive way.
Yeah.
Obviously, you went
Thank you.
penalty-less as well, so that's also a good thing.
Yes,
But yeah,
that was good.
yeah. Well done today. So yeah, we'll see you up here next week. Yeah.
Yes. Bye
Good. Yeah. See you
bye. Good
later. Bye
job.
bye. Yeah. You too,
See you
man. Bye
later.
bye. Right. That just about wraps it up for the action here at X1 today. Sorry about the messy ending here with the interviews, but my headset input was not correct on Discord. So yeah, well done to you guys for tuning in to us, and well done to the racers for an amazing race that we couldn't really take our eyes off. Obviously, we had that safety car, and that made things just absolutely catch up for the rest of the pack. And wow. But I've been your commentator, Charlie, and hopefully I'll see you sometime soon. Do give us a follow on Twitter, Instagram. Join our Discord server. We have the exclamation mark stuff in the chat, in the Twitch. But other than that, we'll see you next time, okay? See you later, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.